PFF gives Falcons elite grade for selecting Xavier Watts. The Falcons may not have done much on day 2 of the 2025 NFL Draft compared to what they did the night before, but the team once again traded up. This time, they moved from pick 101 to 96. While it wasn't a blockbuster move, it allowed them to select Notre Dame safety Xavier Watts in the 3rd round. Watts was not expected to fall to Atlanta that early in the draft. So based on that premise alone, this pick looks like a steal. Pro Football Focus also loved the pick, calling it elite in their instant analysis. The Falcons again trade up to acquire an impact defender. Watts stands out as one of the best ball-hawking safeties in the class, showcasing excellent anticipation and football IQ. He racked up 6 interceptions in 2024 en route to an 89.0 PFF coverage grade. Pro Football Focus. PFF had Watts ranked as the number 3 safety and the 36th ranked overall player in the 2025 NFL Draft class. Considering the Falcons got him at pick number 96, that's a huge win for the defense. Atlanta already got a boost on day 1 by doubling down on edge rushers James Pierce and Jalen Walker. Watts is someone who can eventually start at safety if he develops behind Jesse Bates and Jordan Fuller. Watts initially went to Notre Dame as a wide receiver before transitioning to linebacker and eventually to safety. The Falcons have 2 remaining picks in the 2025 NFL Draft. Check out the team's day 2 picks below. NFL source shoots down Vikings reunion rumors. New frontrunners emerge for 4-time Pro Bowler. A new report appears to have put a definitive end to recent rumors of a reunion between the Minnesota Vikings and their former quarterback, Kirk Cousins. After Sam Darnold's departure to the Seattle Seahawks in free agency, the Vikings were left with a choice: hand the keys to 2024 first-round pick J.J. McCarthy or acquire a veteran leader. While the organization has publicly committed to McCarthy, rumors persisted that Minnesota might pursue a trade for Cousins to serve as a high-level backup and mentor. However, that now seems entirely off the table. According to a new report from NFL insider Diana Rossini of The Athletic, Cousins himself would block such a move. Cousins is believed to be against any trade that involves sending him to a situation involving a young quarterback, similar to the one he faced in Atlanta last year, Rossini reported. So, if the Vikings are an unlikely destination, where could Cousins end up if traded? Kirk Cousins' 2024 stats: 14 games, 3,508 passing yards, 18 TDs, 16 INTs, 88.6 passer rating. Cleveland Browns and Pittsburgh Steelers as current favorites. While Rossini believes Minnesota might still inquire about a Cousins trade, she classifies him as the least likely scenario among potential suitors. Instead, she highlighted 2 other teams as strong candidates in the potential Kirk Cousins sweepstakes. The Steelers, Browns, and possibly the Vikings could be involved in a trade involving Kirk Cousins, Rossini wrote in a post on X. This positions the 2 AFC North rivals, the Pittsburgh Steelers and Cleveland Browns, as the current frontrunners should the Falcons find a deal they like. Kirk Cousins' contract, for years $180 million. A trade to either team remains complicated. Earlier this week, it was revealed that the Atlanta Falcons would want any trade partner to absorb $20 million of the remaining $45 million in guarantees on his contract. However, the prevailing belief around the league is that a team with strong interest would likely only be willing to take on about $10 million, creating a significant financial gap that must be bridged before any deal can be made.